So here is the Greybox level of our game. So this is where the intro cutscene is going to be. Matt, do you want to explain what this cutscene is going to be?
Yeah, so there's going to be a cutscene at the beginning of the game. When the player wakes up, they're going to be hearing a very loud noise outside, and there's just going to be a brief cutscene where you hear that noise while the player is waking up, and then you can investigate once you're fully awake.
So we have that placeholder just for now, but we're gonna add an animation later for that. Here is the player's bed. There's a dog bed that's going to be here, and then this is the closet, just for extra flavor. And then here is the vista we're going to have. You can see the player's garden right here, with the gate open. There is one house, an American flag out in the distance, which is the weenie. And then you can see some of the destruction path as well. We have the player's dresser here, and then we have a bathroom over here. And then, yeah, here's the closet. And if we have time, we'll add some extra stuff in the closet. And if not, we'll close this door off. Here's the staircase to get down. And this will be a washer and dryer and a laundry hamper with a nice garden view as well. We've got the player's desk and some storage. And then we've got a bathroom, just a half bath on the main floor. Then we have like an entertainment area, and a dog dish. Then we have a kitchen with a little trash can right there. There's going to be a leash here. And then you can exit either from the front door or you can exit from this garden or into this garden area. Also note that there is no dining table here. This is a big explanation into the player's life. The player is fairly reclusive, really is just a workaholic, doesn't really have much of a life outside of their dog, who has gone missing. So this will be the garden area, and then the door will be ajar. The garden gate will be ajar, and the dog will be nowhere to be found. But there will be plenty of evidence that the dog would normally be there. So Matt, you want to talk about this rubble area a little bit?
Yeah, okay. So as you leave your house, you notice that there's a lot of destruction in the distance, including this home right here, which is half destroyed because the tornado ripped right through it. And on the ground, as you can see, the door is knocked over, and then to the left there is a red block. That is a stand-in for one of our tableaus. This one is just going to be a doll because this is a home that is owned by a family. So they had dolls for all their kids to play with. And we're going to be telling a lot of stories with various tableaus that you'll be seeing more of in a little bit. And these tableaus are just going to teach the player about their neighbors so that they can see who used to live in all of these houses before they got destroyed. And then as you go upstairs, there will be, I think, 2 more tableaus. So right here, we're going to have a picture frame of the family. What can the picture frame be?
Yeah, it'll be like a picture of the family.
Yeah, picture of the family.
Or like a favorite memory, or like Disneyland or something.
Right? Yeah. And then we'll have a upstairs lounge area with another tableau. This is just going to be a important family artifact because this is a very tightly knit family. They all thoroughly enjoy each other's presence. And now their house is ripped apart.
Also, nobody is dying in this. There are no dead families here. They're just gone for one reason or another. Either they're in a tornado shelter or they left.
So as we continue exploring around the neighborhood, we see this house right here, which is completely destroyed because it was immediately in the center of the path of the tornado. And of course, there are more important family artifacts lying around, which we will be using to teach the player about their neighbors. Because the player themselves is, as previously stated, a recluse. They really stayed in their house with their dog most of the time, so they never really got a chance to meet all of their neighbors before all of this chaos and destruction happened. And then this house across the street is a very similar story to the previous one. Another destroyed house in a very unfortunate position for this tornado. And as we approach the American flag, through this small gap right here, you're going to be able to see the dog, and you can quickly identify it as your dog. And it's not going to be hurt or anything. It's just going to be clearly distressed from this horrible situation that has happened around it. These walls right here are stand-ins for like piles of rubble. It's not just going to be a maze-looking thing. But the point is that you can see the dog through a small opening, and then you have to, maneuver around the rubble to try to get to him. And then once you reunite with your dog, you can give it a nice pet, and you can end the game. And we're going to have a brief outro cutscene right here once you reunite with the dog. So this outro cutscene will just be you reuniting with your dog and calming it down after all of the destruction that it had to witness.
And that is our entire Greybox game. Thank you so much for watching.